Hello everyone, this is Gary with your cards of the day on this Easter Monday, and I'm using 3 decks today. I'm using my Sacred Circle Tarot, I'm using my Norse Tarot, and I've also drawn a Power of the Runes card for you today. And our first card is the Queen of Cups. There she is. Now, what this card is making me feel today is that we're going to be quite emotional, and the focus is going to be on our emotions today. I do usually see queens as being very nurturing individuals, but also the most switched on of the court cards in terms of being in touch with their feelings, being in touch with their inner capabilities, and also their inner traits, in a sense, the things that make them who they are. So it feels like this is very much today about looking inwards at our emotions, at what is going on within ourselves, and really taking care of that today, looking after ourselves, and being kind to ourselves. That is the feeling that comes up very much here. I'm also very drawn to the colour in this card today, which is this kind of bluey purple colour, which is, to me, it combines 2 of the chakras. It combines the throat chakra, which is the blue colour, but it also combines the 3rd eye, which is the purple colour. And actually I do have a couple of crystals which I can show you to illustrate that point. I have this blue crystal here, which is sodalite, and that relates to the throat chakra and specifically to communication. And I'm also being drawn to my amethyst crystal. You can really see how the colour is similar there. And that, to me, is about seeing things clearly, using your insight. So there's a really strong message here of looking after yourself, looking after your emotions, looking inwards with your sight at what is within you, and also communicating that not only to your inner self but to other people as well. And the other colour that is now drawing me as I look at this is the green here, which to me is a colour of healing and balance. And we have the heart chakra stone, which is green aventurine. So there is a healing process here today. So I'm just going to move those over there, and I'll leave the stones with them. There we are. The second card today is the 8 of Swords, and this gives me a very strong feeling that we may feel trapped, we may feel confined today. It's almost like we're looking inwards from the previous card, and we're not particularly liking what we find. What we find is things that are trapping us, things that are making us feel like there's no way out, really. The thing to remember about the 8 of Swords in particular is that a lot of times the things that trap us are things of our own making as well. So it's worth looking at whether the things that are confining you today are external influences from other people, things that you have essentially little control over, or whether they are things of your own making, whether it's internal things that you need to look at and you need to make a change with. And again, I'm getting a colour here, and the colour very strongly that I get is the yellow in this card, which is to me is the solar plexus chakra, and the stone that goes with that is this yellow calcite here. And to me, the solar plexus is one of the chakras that relates to your gut instincts. So my feeling here is, yes, you may feel trapped, but use your gut instincts and see how you really feel about that. And listen to your intuition. You may well find that the answer lies within you. And the third card that we have today, our rune for the day, is the card of Deg. And there it is at the bottom. It's this kind of almost a stylized number 8 on its side. Now, this is a card that I often see as being a kind of wake-up call in a sense. It's almost like a sort of bright moment. The meaning of the word actually is day, and it's almost like the dawning of a new day, the dawning of a new understanding of what is going on. And you can see that in the card actually with the sun breaking over this mountain in the background, and that is bringing its new light and its new clarity into the situation. And also the other, in terms of the sort of book meaning with this card as well, what you have is an improvement. It's things growing and getting better and improving. So that really sort of again fits in with what we've had, sort of previously here, which is this sort of this process today of going through and understanding ourselves better. And the number, the symbol, which, as I say before, reminds me of a number 8. Actually, it makes me feel like there's no beginning or end to a number 8. And also with the Deg rune symbol, there's no definite beginning or ending to it. So it's almost like the possibilities are limitless if you can only see them. So this is definitely a card of growth and of insight today. So if we look at the 3 cards that we have the Queen of Cups, who is looking inwards, taking care of herself, taking care of her emotions, really looking at what's inside and using her insight and communicating internally and externally to produce a healing effect. We have the card of the 8 of Swords, which is about feeling trapped, feeling confined, but we're also drawn to use our intuition, to use our solar plexus chakra, so that we really look at that and look whether it is external influences that are trapping us that we can do little about, but perhaps need to look at ways of dealing with, or whether it's something that we can have a more direct effect on internally that is trapping us, perhaps changing a way of thinking or changing a way of acting that will stop us from feeling trapped. And we have the card of infinite possibilities, of insight and of growth, which is Deg, saying to us that once we've gone through this process here, there's nothing to stop us. We have the insight, we have the new understanding, and we can move forwards. So I hope you've enjoyed your cards of the day, and that you'll leave me some comments and let me know how these cards and stones relate to your day today. Any suggestions you may have, I would be happy to hear them, and I would like to wish everyone a a really happy day. Blessings, love and light to all.